Hi, I'm Dr. Jami West, and I'm going to show you some stretches you can do at home to help get rid of neck pain. So most Americans have suffered with neck pain at some point in their life, and I want to show you some stretches that you can do to help with that. The first one is, if you think about the postures that you're in all day, most of us are like this. We're looking down, our shoulders are rolled in. So what you want to do is you want to do the opposite of that. So you can get in a doorway and line your forearm up with that doorway and just stretch away from it. Open it up. Open those pecs up. Another thing that you can do, pull your arms overhead and come back and open that chest up and open that back up, because that's going to reverse this posture that we do all the time. So open that chest up, open that back up, stretch those pecs out, and that's going to help you feel a lot better. Another thing that you can do is take your neck or take your head and just stretch it. Don't try to push it to the point that you hear a cavitation or a pop, but just stretch those neck muscles to each side. So it's really elongating these muscles here. And then do the same thing for the other side. So go through that, hold it to a count of 10. And then another thing is to look up. How many of us ever look up throughout the day? We're constantly looking down, and what we don't use, we lose. A lot of patients that I see can't look up without having to like bend their head backward or bend their back backwards. So do those stretches. You want to stretch against the doorway and open that up. You want to take your head and just push it side to side to stretch those muscles in there, both sides. Count to 10. Do that 3 or 4 times, and then you just want to open up. Another thing that you can do is you can take a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball and then just stretch it through and roll it through those pecs into that shoulder. You'll feel lots of tender little points in there because there's a lot of adhesions in those muscles from it being tight all the time. You'll find the same thing in the trigger points back here. But you can take a hard ball and just roll it through those pecs, get it to open up, and then put it back behind you, put it against the wall, and just roll against the wall with it. That'll really help to work around those shoulder blades, through those pectoral muscles to get all of those little adhesions out. So do your stretches, stretch against the doorway, stop every 45 to 50 minutes if you're working at a computer, and just do those. Just get moving. You don't want to sit still for 8 to 10 hours a day, because you're going to start to take on those postures that you're going through every day. I have a patient that worked at a factory in Germany most of his life, for about 30 years. And he was bent over a table all the time. And when you look at him now, that's what he does. He can't stand up straight. He's bent over like this because that's what he did for 30 years. So start thinking about the postures that you're in all day, and do you really want to look like that when you get older? No, you want to be strong and upright. So these are the things you can do to start getting that neck pain away, reversing that posture. So stretching, lots of doorway exercises, get a ball and roll those things out, and then take a break every 45 to 50 minutes. If this helped you, share it with one of your friends, because it can definitely help them. Just a few little tidbits and a couple of things to do every day to help you out.